Brand new from our friends at Practical Publishing in England across the pond, we have Creative Stamping Magazine. This is issue 110. And as you know, with the magazines, you always get extra goodies. And look at this. Well, you've got several extra goodies. So we have these stamps. Some of them are by Hunky Dory. And this is all coastal scenes. So if you haven't had enough of the summer, this will do you well. So in addition, you can see the scenes, you can see the lighthouse, there's a house, all of the other images. There are 28 stamps. In addition, there are 3 dies, so best birthday wishes. So that's nice. Now let's take a look and see what the team has done and what's in the magazine. So Scenic Shores is the title. And I love that they will give step-by-step, well, always instructions, but step-by-step photos too. Really fun to do this with a circle background. And we all have the circle dies, so you can just see some other ways of using them. This is doing only stamping and doing some inking of the backgrounds. So then we have a couple more, so some different, gatefold card, and we'll go right here. You can see where I've tabbed these. Now this is called Buttons and Blooms. Now this is not part of the collection, obviously. However, I did like the fact, again, the step-by-step photos and just a way that you can ink a background and kind of have different colors, not a rainbow, not a moire of the same color, but as you can see, multiple colors, and that's what's been done right here. Now going over here, we are back to the stamp collection, but doing some emboss resist background. So you can see how to do that. And here are some examples of how that was created using white embossing powder and then inking over it. And here we have doing a letterpress and heat emboss with a stencil. And I thought that was just an interesting process to share with you. And very often, if you don't have the items that they're using, there are certainly some good techniques. However, this is a set of stamps and stencils that we just aired for Hunky Dory. So you can see some other ways that they were done, including what we did on our webisode. And those were called Stamps en Masse, just in case you missed it. And then we have, they have Cardmaker of the Year 2022, and I thought it was fun just to see what those people sent them in and how they won. So there's several pages of that. In fact, you'll see that I think in all of the brand new magazines we have from Practical Publishing. So we are back to the stamps. I thought it was interesting to make it in one stamp, but then to cut it into quarters. And we have some other ways of looking at it. This is another set that we have. This is another magazine with the owl cut out, and there's just an example of what that is, just giving you a sneak peek. I thought this was interesting. Now, they called it a ready form, and I haven't heard that name before, but they use Post-it notes to kind of make these different areas on the background, then ink them, stamp them, and then inked on top, or you can ink first and then stamp. But I thought that was really an interesting and nice color combination too, especially for summer. And there are some more right there. Going back to the magazine, I'm not showing you absolutely everything. I'm just picking things that caught my eye. This is again the Seashore Stories, and you can see a easel card as well as different. And that is what I have. So Creative Stamping issue 110, 3 cutting dies, and 28 stamps is a heck of a deal for the price. And they are here exclusively at paperwishes.com.